Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed. In this C# video, we're going to talk about how to open a website and get some information from there. Let's begin. Okay guys, first of all, I want to show you guys how to open a website from this C# command. So I'm just gonna write string URL and I'm just gonna assign this as some website address. So let's just say Microsoft.com. Now I assign my string a website URL, right? So then what I'm gonna do is that I'm just gonna come here and write system diagnostics process start. And this command, guys, is going to open me the website in my Chrome, Google Chrome, or basically what it's going to open the website from your default web browser. So mine is Google Chrome, so it's going to open it from Google Chrome. So I'm just gonna write my URL here. Then when I start my command right now, you're going to see, yes, Microsoft.com is going to open it for me, as you can see there. So this is for the opening your website part. Now let's get some information from our Microsoft.com. Now to do that, I need to create an object from a special class. So to create an object from that class, I have to first enter some libraries. So I'm just gonna come here and enter my library, which is called XCML, guys. When I enter my XML library here, now I'm allowed to create the class, which is called XML text reader. Then I'm just gonna say reading for my variable name. Then I'm just gonna, of course, write XML text reader, and I'm just gonna enter my URL here. So basically my Microsoft.com. Now, what do I have here? I am my special class, and I am my object reading here, and I'm getting information from URL, which is Microsoft.com. Now, what I want to do is that I want to get the information from this URL, so basically from my Microsoft.com. But to do that, first I need to change this Microsoft URL to this, guys. It's necessary or you don't get the information. Now, and actually let's just put this in the comment section so when I don't get the Microsoft website opened whenever I try to execute my command ever again. Now, when I try to get my information from Microsoft.com, what I need to do, I need to create a while loop. Why is that? Because I need to first read information in this object, then print that information. So then again, read the new information, then print it out. Read the information, print it out. Read the information, print it out. So let's do that. Let me just create a while loop, then write, or basically read the reading objects. So basically I'm reading this now. Then of course I'm not putting that, I'm putting the curly brackets. Then what am I going to do? I'm going to print that information. To do that, I'm just gonna write console write line. Then I'm gonna print that information's names. Then I'm gonna execute my command. And by the way, yeah, don't worry about that error. It's not about us, it's about the website. So don't worry about it. And as you can see, we have our information names. But it's not good. What I mean by not good, it leaks the syntax design. So what I mean by is that when you try to write HTML like that, you normally write it like this. So you basically write like with those bigger and smaller than symbols. So let's complete this with those bigger than and smaller than design. So basically let's just fix this syntax up. So to do that, what I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna get rid of this error. How am I gonna do that? If I just write try and catch methods, let's just copy and paste this in here, what will happen? I'm no longer gonna get that error. So basically the error part is done. And what am I gonna do next? I'm actually gonna create a switch operator. So let's create one. To do that, I'm just gonna delete this first, then write my switch operator. And what's the argument going to be in this parentheses? It's going to be my readings node types, guys. What I mean by that is those symbols right there, or elements, text, and elements, and exactly. You are going to see what I'm talking about right now. Then I'm just gonna write readings node type. Then I'm just gonna write my cases here. So when I try to write my case, let's just say I'm gonna write HTML node type, and when I put the point here, you're going to see element, end element, and entity, text, white spaces, etc. So I'm just gonna write 3 cases for now, and those are going to be element, text, and the end element. So let's just continue with element. What I'm going to say, I'm going to write those symbols right there. So when you see the element, write me a smaller than sign, then my readings name, then end it with the console right line bigger than sign, then break, of course. I'm just gonna copy and paste this 2 times again. I'm just gonna write text here, then instead of name I'm just gonna write the text value, then again I'm just gonna change it to end element, and with the end element I have to add a slash here, and we're done. Let's just execute our command, and of course don't forget to write console read line. Now when I try to execute my command, you're gonna see the syntax better this time. As you can see, we have the perfect syntax of our HTML here. Of course we can change the URL and see another information string, another syntax information about HTML syntax here, but I think this is good too. And with that, guys, we came to end of our topic. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in our next C# lessons. Goodbye.